Welcome back to Gran Turismo 3 a-spec. I am your host Miguelsgamingch. I just woke up after watching the sprint race. At the end, that it ended at like 1 o'clock, and then I slept like 2:30 in the morning. It is now 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Anyways, welcome back. We're still doing this championship. Yes. We're now in Rome. Also, fuck that Nissan. Anyways, without further ado, folks, let's just get right into it. We're in the 6th race now in the championship. I skipped one race because that was this speedway. So let's try to win Rome, yes? Anyways, 15 laps of probably glory, maybe. I don't know. That was bad. Bad. Like Michael Jackson bad. You know I'm bad. Shimona. I think got this car good. So, okay. What is... That's not one of the things I was going to say. Or do. I would just love to say, first of all, I'm testing because I rewatched last episode and my voice couldn't be heard overall over the the screaming I believe V10 of this fucking F1 car, right? So hopefully you guys can hear me now talk through all of this, and hopefully it's not too loud. I've always had this problem in OBS of telling me if my mic is loud or is the game too loud. So far, I think throughout the whole period I've been recording, I think it's most of the time the game is too loud and you can't hear my fucking voice. So hopefully you can hear it now, because if not, then we're gonna have a problem there, aren't we? But yeah. So, spoilers, since I watched the sprint race, and I also, after I woke up, I watched the qualifying highlights on the Canadian Grand Prix. I haven't watched it yet for some reason. George Russell is on pole position, and George Russell won the sprint. It's all going well for George Russell, which is good, because again, if you don't know this, I think this should be publicly announced earlier in the year before the start of the F1 season. I betted that George Russell will win the championship for 5,000 pesos, or I think like $80 but even $100. I don't know the conversion rate, because there's inflation and shit, but yeah. So, hopefully, George can take his foot and go push that throttle and win the championship, and I get 5,000 pesos for it. Alright, since I increased the mic, I'm gonna talk as softly as possible to mitigate the volume the mic probably has now. Have you guys watched Stranger Than Heaven, the trailer? Bro, amazing. Not just because it has Snoop Dogg and Ado at the same fucking track. No, actually, I don't want to be a champion, but still, it's sick enough. I want to play that game. That's one of my next playlists. What other games do I want to play? Yakuza, the original. Yeah, I haven't even played a single Yakuza game in my whole life, which is probably disappointing for you all who have probably played Yakuza. Which, I mean, myself and I are, let's just say, is also pretty disappointed on that fact. But you know how it is. Change the volume of this game. I feel like the 2000s kid would have either they'll disable the music or they'll lower the fucking volume to their TV. Unfortunately, I can't do that kind of thing because I'm not playing on a TV as the audio and output. I'm playing on a headset and I'm recording this. That's the only problem. That's for you to hear. If you can hear my voice or if you can hear the game and the roaring V10 of this car. Woo! Flat out is crazy. It's like calling the brake. In doubt, flat out. I think since the gap between us and the Nissan is very small, I mean not very large, I think I'm just gonna wait out when he pits. When the Nissan pits, I'm gonna pit. So I think that's our goal. Tires are fine for now. We're about to reach lap 7 here. So you tell me if we're fine or not. Drafting like NASCAR. Oh, that Panos is going to do it to fit, hey. Isn't it the lyrics of the song? Do it to fit, hey. Do it to fit, hey. Do it to fit. Ah, do it to fit. Maybe I'm thinking of another song. Imagine an F1 race. I think it was already Mr. Bernie Ecclestone probably already imagined of an F1 race around Rome. Well, this is the closest thing you'll get, I guess, an F1 car around Rome. The capital of Italy, and very close to the Vatican, the Catholic Church, right? Where the Pope lives and such. Is the Nissan gonna come in? Or what? I think it is. The Nissan's over there at the very... It's about to reach the last few corners for me. If I see R390 comes into the pits, I am pitting. And then he goes for another lap and I'm like... Oh my god, I think he's going for another lap. Fuck that Nissan. Bro, the Nissan didn't even fucking decide to pit. What the fuck, man? Do I pit? Nah. I'm only pitting when that fucking Nissan pits. Fuck that. Although it is starting to become a little bit red down there. I think this lap 9, the Nissan will finally decide to pit once and for all, and there goes the tire grip. Take these flat out. 42 seconds against the Nissan. Oh my days, the Nissan still hasn't decided to pit. I think its strategy is to wait for me to pit when I'm waiting for him to pit. What the hell, man? Alright, I don't care. Look at those tires. I'm pitting. Oh, finally. Okay, never mind. The Nissan is finally pitting. Fuck that shit. I don't even know where the pit entry is. Slow down, slow down. There it is. There's the pit entry. Oh god. Okay. We've hit the wall. It's fine. And we're in. It is the lyrics. The car actually has some responsibility. Of course, we have Gran Turismo on the rear wing, on the nose. We have Castro on the front wing, and I think on the side you see there, right in the where the red is, on the air vent. And then we have Magneti Morelli on the exhaust. Is it really an exhaust or an in-house? I don't know. Yeah. That's our fastest lap yet. Amazing grip, they said. You're not wrong. Imagine if F1 was I feel like it would work out. Let's just say the first corner, the flat out one. I don't know. Maybe not that. Like if F1 raced here during the 90s, I could see it actually. Like here. Oh, this circuit specifically. I think the corners are good. but like just don't count out the first section because those are all flat out, and potentially some will die. There's no, let's just say the safety around here. Like if an F1 car crashes into that, it will just be a barrier, not even what do you call that? Sand, gravel, the gravel, right? To stop you. There is no gravel here. There is a grass there, but it will crash into the grass. Maybe not. This is the second time I'm lapping this? It is. Now too far ahead. And the funniest thing, I don't know if anyone explained this to me on why the oil light hasn't lit up yet after doing it. This is our 5th race now. And we're about to complete another 15 laps. That's over 100 laps, I think, or more that we've completed without that oil light being on. Move, man! It's this guy again. This guy is always a problem child. The Alpiza. Fuck that Alpiza. What even is it doing in Le Mans? Why is it an LF though? What does it even mean? Does an LM car have to race in Le Mans, or was it made? Or is it just a name for it making for a racing version of a car? Well, looks like the Nissan has met its unlikely fate. I don't know what. Based on what I've researched, they consider the Nissan, as one of the fastest cars in the game. I'm sorry, did we forget there's an F1 car in this game though? I think they mean by top speed, which I think I would get it if the Nissan here has the top speed. But like, come on. Who needs all that top speed when you are heavy as fuck? Look at that, bro. Can't even control the car, bro. Who needs a Nissan when you have an F1 car? There should be a points deduction if you're lap. An idea. It means you're too fucking slow to receive those points. Or the leader's just too fast. If every time a leader laps a car, he gets an additional 1 point. They should do that. That's genius. Both in F1 and any other racing series with a points system. I think that should happen, yeah. It just looks funny if there's an F1 car out of pole and stuff. Woo! Some good moves you did, you guys. Okay. What's next? If this is some sort of obscure track, I'm skipping the shit out of this, man. If it's 2-4, Seattle. 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 I haven't actually thought of that. Seattle? Well, what do I think? Why not? Welcome to Seattle, folks. I don't know if F1 should race here, but probably not. Well, either way, we're in Seattle. So there we go. Do not take the chicane. The Ford is doing what I said he shouldn't have done. The only problem I have to say is this section. Fuck this chicane. What is the purpose of this chicane? Does it even improve safety? No, it does not. Because the chicane is useless and I'm just crashing through all bodies. Funny business. Maybe in real life there is no oil light and indicator. Although maybe now in modern life. Has there ever been an F1 mode? Okay. Never heard of it. Maybe in the olden days. I don't know about the modern F1. Woo! Oh, we're giving this F1 car airtime. And those collisions on those corners, man. Gotta fix it. It would be something similar like Las Vegas. F1 race here. Although I think I would prefer Las Vegas over this. No offense. Because of how shit the track is. What is up with the chicane and why couldn't you just made it a flat section? A straight. Why couldn't you just made it a straight? Why does it have to be a chicane to make the racing more interesting? Because it isn't interesting. Why Seattle? No offense to Seattle. People who live in Seattle. You're probably. I've been to Seattle in American Truck Simulator, but in other cases, right? Why would? I think this. I guess this would be. I don't know about those those heights over there, but maybe IndyCar would be better because again, America. So yeah, IndyCar. If you can't have F1 there, you probably have IndyCar there. Besides, IndyCar is probably better than F1 in the US. The funny thing is, IndyCar races on F1 doesn't. And my dad hates it. Hates IndyCar for the fact they race in ovals. But he doesn't find oval racing interesting. And I don't see why. I think it's just because he hasn't like he doesn't understand. It sounds like a child who doesn't get understood by his parents. No, he just doesn't understand NASCAR or IndyCar. Even though IndyCar races on road surface. Same for NASCAR. Anyways, you know, they race on Watkins Glen. They race in Sonoma, and there's the new one, the new street circuit. So I'm like, you know, it's not all ovals, but yeah, NASCAR is very known for its ovals. Same for IndyCar, but IndyCar's leaned a lot more on road, on circuit racing for a while now, more than oval. Although they still do the oval, including of course the Indianapolis 500. So there's that. Now see, that's why the chicane is shit. Oh! The oil light is on, folks. It took 7 races. So this thing can basically last like 1.5 F1 race. That's since we've done like 100 laps. We've done 1.5 of an F1 race right now, folks. So what is the moral of the story? This car is pretty reliable and fast at the same time, meaning you should probably use this car every time you do a championship that has 8 races and 15 laps each. The end. No, wait. Don't leave the video yet. Don't leave the video yet. We're still racing, boys. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing. The car is too fast. Honestly, I haven't feel the loss of horsepower yet. That's how fast this car is. I don't think the horsepower has even been affected. Let's see. Because we're still reaching the top speed, right? 280? 180. Yeah, it's there. I guess it's slower now, a little bit, but like in terms of acceleration, it's still. I think it would just be top speed reduced. If once you lose horsepower, I think it would just be top speed reduced. I don't think it would be the acceleration. Only my opinion. Okay. I think we need to win one more race and then we're good. I don't need to do any more races and I'll be champion. You hear the champions, ole, ole. And I mean, you know, we're miles ahead of the Nissan, so the oil is not doing anything wrong. It's not really affecting it, so that's what I mean. Fuck this god awful chicane, bro. God damn. I turned past something. Ah, the Atiza, it's back. Fuck. Oh, no. We're not getting ahead of the... Hey, stop it! Bad Atiza, bad. I don't like Drake's album. It's not hate if you just don't like it. And I don't listen to it. That's all. You a poopy pants, liar, pants on fire, Kendrick, let me do my dance. That was the only good song in I don't think even it was the AI generated Drake, bro. You a poopy pants, liar, pants on fire, and there goes my tire. That rhyme. I'm Drake. I am Iceman. We're very close to Toronto. So, I mean, yeah, this is the closest I think the game is to Canada. Before they added Circuit Jill Villeneuve and I don't know what Gran Turismo they added to Circuit Jill Villeneuve. bombo, mi bombo. Buildings have interior. I don't know if you see that. The buildings, some of the buildings with glass windows has interior. Yeah, the parallax. And there's the well, I was gonna say that. Wait, we're in Seattle. Oh yeah, that is a Space Needle. You know, if you're focused on racing, you don't really realize the details around the map. Not unless you're purposefully looking. But since we're 8 laps in, right? AKA we're so far ahead, 53-second gap. Must notice the details, right? Grandstands. This circuit is sponsored by Chevrolet, because Chevrolet. And the fact that if you can take that chicane properly. That's a stadium over there on the side. 2 stadiums. I think this one is a baseball stadium, and the other one is just an indoor. Probably based on real life landmarks, yeah? Look at how big that stadium is. And there's a train, I don't know if you saw there, below the track there's a train line. I don't know if there's a train station there, but I saw a train track. Those, like you see there, the glass windows, there's interiors in them. All these small details, and then there's this green area, and there's the fans up there on the bridge, and there's the Space Needle in front of us. So all these again, small details. And I think that is our sign to pit in, because the R390 has also pit in. Where even is the pit entry? Pit exit is hidden behind a tire barrier. That is concerning. In terms of FIA safety standards, this circuit probably does not meet them all, doesn't it? You know what? I think I know what this circuit would fit. What racing series this circuit would fit. Formula E would probably would say. And Formula E, I don't know what's up. They love chicanes. Like in every circuit that has a straight, they add chicanes. Like in the Saudi Arabia circuit, you know, in the Jeddah Corniche circuit, right? Before the start and finish line, it's just a full-on straight, right? For F1 cars. For Formula E, there's like 2 chicanes there. Like, brother, what the fuck? There's a chicane going to the right, and then there's a chicane going to the left. Like, brother, how many chicanes does this sport need to have? And does it even help with the racing? I don't even know. Someone needs to make a research paper on that. Because I don't even know myself. They just love chicanes. And I'm pretty sure it's also probably because of the limit in the battery. But I think the new Gen 4 Formula E cars fit. I think hopefully with the new Gen 4 cars, they're able to race in actual circuits. But street circuits are still good. If I'm correct, some of the street circuits that Formula E races on is, well, of course there's Monaco. That one's iconic. They used the full F1 track for that one because that's how short Monaco is. They have one in Sao Paulo, I think Sao Paulo, in Brazil. They have one in Berlin, the classic, the Tempelhof Airport, the one that was discontinued a while back, the old one. And then they have circuit. They've been racing it for like since the original season. What else? I believe they have a street circuit in Tokyo as well, which is pretty cool because, you know, who doesn't want to at a race in the middle of Tokyo. It's like Forza Horizon 6. And then they have one in China, in the island of Sanya. Sanya? Is it island of Hainan Island, I think. It's the bottom thing in below mainland China. Yeah, there. There's a street circuit there. And then that's pretty much it. The rest, I think like they raced in Madrid. I don't know what's the name of that circuit. But the one close to Madrid, and then there's the one in Shanghai. The Shanghai International Circuit used an F1, but they use a shorter configuration. Hopefully, they're able to use the full configuration with the Gen 4, or maybe at least a longer variant. So, I think people make fun of Formula E because of the engine noise, but for the fact is, right, that the new Gen 4, from what I've seen, has a faster acceleration, I think top speed even, than F1. And also, the current F1 regulations make the engine sound like it is Formula E, as well as of course the 50/50 turbo and electric split. Hopefully they do that, because we already have Formula E. Why can't we just go 100%? Why can't we just be 100% internal combustion engine? Right? Bring back that white turbo when we can have naturally aspirated engines again, right? Just like the good old days. Bring back V10 naturally aspirated, 3 liter or 3.5 liter V10s, just like the good old days, and make them roar. Even in the street circuits, make them roar. Oh my god, I've lost track if we pitted or we're apparently already in lap 13. You know, it's crazy. My mind has been, while we were talking and shit, my mind has been on autopilot mode. My eyes and brain connect to the controller to decide on where the fuck I am going while I'm talking. It's crazy how the brain works. You know? The human brain is it's magical. Not really magical, just very smart. But yeah. Is that the Nissan? That is the Nissan. Okay. No offense, but the Nissan is driving very smooth. Any drafting on this one? I don't think we can get drafting from this. Takes the chicane like an idiot and blocks me. Congratulations, Nissan. You are such an idiot for the 2 times in a row now. Look at how this guy is driving. Are you sure you put the correct driver on here? Or have you put someone like, I don't know, Rowan Atkinson? No offense, Mr. Bean is a good driver, but still. Oh, brother, how many times have you already hit the barrier? Including me. Is he gonna fight me? Try. Tell that to the 4GT. Only it's lap 4. I've lapped this guy once. So there's no way he's gonna win. Not unless my engine decides to explode. But I don't think that happens in this game. Last lap, here we go. It's the Altiza again, man. Now this one, who decided to make the Altiza a Le Mans spec PRD? How dare you, bro? That's the reason why you got replaced by Guzzo Racing. How dare you make the Altiza a race car? A Le Mans spec race car yet. I don't think that's even a GT3 car. That's just... See, that's something you would see in the Nürburgring 24 hours, bro. No offense, but I think the Dacia Logan is better than that. Better than the Altiva.
I was gonna say, should I hit the handbrake button? But I don't think an F1 car is a handbrake button. GG. We're about to reach 2 million on credits. Okay, I think once I win this race, although it is this circuit, fuck this circuit, but I think I should just skip this one. But 46, so for example, if he wins this one, he'll be 56 points now, right? And then after 56 points, I mean, I think I only need to win one more race. Yeah, I only need to win one more race. And we have secured the championship. So even if I don't participate in this race, next race, whatever the next race is, that is definitely but I'm not doing 15 laps of this circuit. Fuck that. We're not doing that. Right. Next, we're moving on. Right. What is the next circuit, guys? I only have 2 races to do this. Welcome to Grand Valley Speedway, my friends. Here comes the number 25. We still have it. Not that one. Using the draft. Is it called drafting or just... Yeah, I think it's called drafting. Like the NASCAR thing, and we are both in the grass. I overtook him in the grass. The FIA did not say shit. And he decides to rear-end me like a jackass. That should be his driver name, jackass. Because he is an absolute jackass. And now I will wall ride it so that I look like a jackass. Oh, it's like that Happy Gilmore reference. Jackass. Oh shit. Jackass. I don't like the reverse. I like the original. Reverse Grand Valley Speedway doesn't for me at least. Oh, but yeah. I don't have a reverse gear. I don't have a reverse gear, guys. We are so screwed. Oh, the Nissan Rogue. We can't restart the race, so we have to go. We have to continue. Move on, brother. We have to move on. This circuit is not good at reverse, let's just say. Need a new set of pants after that. More sense than up there. So much.
I'm not talking much because I have nothing to say. I should just reference this out loud. If I'm not talking, I just have nothing to say and probably focus on racing. Even though there is no racing. I'm just basically doing time attacks and make sure I don't get catched up by that fucking Nissan. So there was a booger in my nose. So bright. Yes. It's so bright. Driving like a drunk driver. Back. Oh, my back just decided to hurt for some reason. Oh, my back. Oh, that there. It's alright. I need to get a fucking back massage soon. Sun change its position, or am I just being blinded every lap? ambara yo Macarena, ella bella ambara yo Macarena, ella ambara yo Macarena, Macarena. Alright. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Make me happy when skies are gray. You are my sunshine. Around. I think my dad just loves hating on the people I like. He hates George, he hates NASCAR, he hates LeBron James, he thinks Michael Jordan is better, which in some cases, yes, Michael Jordan is better than LeBron, but still, he's LeBron. I believe my dad also hates IndyCar. Yeah, he also hates IndyCar. He hates NASCAR, he hates IndyCar, which I like. He hates George Russell, which I like, and he hates, yeah, he just hates everything that I like. I feel like Kyle Larson was the reason why NASCAR and why NASCAR went down both rating wise and reception wise, because Kyle Larson said that he could do better than Max Verstappen, or like Max Verstappen. If Kyle Larson was put in an F1 car, he would beat Max or something like that. Well, first of all, fuck you, Kyle. Second of all, he's Max Verstappen. You can't compare yourself to Max Verstappen if you're not Max Verstappen, right? Which means you're talking a lot of bullshit, which fits in the fucking American. Race, so we've only reached the halfway, meaning this year is going to be like 30 minutes, and I'm not even racing anyone. That's how far ahead I am. So this is what it feels like being Max Verstappen in 2023. You know, Max Verstappen only has to A, qualify P1 and qualify P1/pole position, and then B, get a good start, which is most of the time, and finish good. That's Max for you, and I don't think Kyle Larson can even fucking do that. That guy's going to the grass. I don't remember the Nissan being that shit when I was using my GT once.
was faster than the GT1 this whole time. Specifically when I lost all my horsepower. So which to that I call bullshit because I'm using an F1 car and as you can see the oil light is on and yet he's still driving like a imbecile. Underrated vocabulary. We only have 5 laps to go. 5 laps! But each lap is 1:30. Mi bombo. I'm just checking my phone. My phone has been up. The back of my phone has this LED light that turns on when there's usually a notification. And it's been flashing at me for like the past 5 laps, I think. And it's really so I just had to check. Luckily, the notifications for Reddit and Twitter. Which to that I say, shut up, stop blinking. What is up with this car? Very sharp as fuck. Checked it yet, but in the emulator you can see how much playtime you've had in a game. I'm gonna guess I'm already at 100. Because Jesus man, you do not know how long I've been doing these races for. Okay. I don't even remember when I first made the first episode of us playing Gran Turismo. It was a year ago now. I think all cars are now 2 laps down on me. Meaning the oil does not affect shit. Submission in the next episode of Blue Eye. PewDiePie, you know, the PewDiePie vs. P series, that was always fun. I don't have any Indian connections, I don't have Indian friends, I don't know any Indian person really to think about. And I do not want to go to that. If you ask someone, would you rather go to New Delhi, India, or Okay. Would you rather go to New Delhi, India, to see the Taj Mahal and see the Taj Mahal? That's a 2-in-1. Or would you rather go to Tokyo, Japan, and see food and go watch? Not watch. Just go to Fuji Mountain. Mount Fuji. Sorry, Fuji. That's good. Mount Fuji. I think not even 99. I think all people would go to Japan. People still make fun of the fact that if a game is in Japan, a lot of people buy it. I'm sorry, it's just Japan. It's a beautiful place. This game was made by Japanese developers. Japanese people are smart, you know. Although I'm pretty sure the Chinese are more smarter, but in terms of technologies, I think it's tied between China and Japan. Asian technologies is tied between. I think if we had to rank, I think there is no first and second. I think it's tied. First is tied with Japan and China, and then on third, I think it's South Korea. Oh no, Taiwan. Taiwan is third, and then fourth is South Korea. And then we have Vietnam at fifth, and then I think Philippines at sixth. We used to make those Texas Instruments chips were made here in the Philippines. People realize that. I think if you watch some of the 8-bit guy videos that on I don't know, maybe computers or like products or calculators that are that has Texas Instrument chips, you would see on the chip itself it says made in the Philippines because they were made here in the Philippines. Funnily enough. So yeah, my what do you call this? My grandmother actually used to work. First, she used to work for Timex, the watch brand, and then later on, I think she worked for Texas Instruments Philippines, and then she worked. Her final job was at the Bangko Sentral of the Philippines, or Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, or in English, the Central Bank of the Philippines. So yeah, basically the one that prints all of the money, right? If you're a foreigner and you don't know what I'm talking about, if you look at if you have a Filipino currency, a bill or like coin, you would see the logo. That would be the bank, the central bank, the one that makes all these bills. That's where my grandmother worked. But not unfortunately, she's just retired now after working there for like, I think over 20 years or something. Episode of Luan. Why are you all pitted? The tire is just fine. Could be better. Do I really want to pit? How about old YouTube? Smart. I'm in a generation where I'm pretty late. I was born in 2010, right? I used to watch the old Smosh videos when they were like made 5 to 6 years ago. Brother, if you check them now, it says made 11 years ago, or I think even more older than that, 15 years, made 14 years ago. Like, son. This guy has fresher tires and yet he's still fucking up these corners. He's trying to drift that fucking Nissan, bro. Stop drifting the Nissan. Oh, he's there. Look at that. My tires are all red. It's fine. I can always just take it slowly because they're too slow, even with new tires. So, there's that. These move. Move, Altizo, move. Okay, GG. There you go, folks. 15 laps. That's 24 minutes of not really racing, more of just going around the same circuit for 15 laps. Plus 3 laps or plus 2? Plus 2. Altizo is plus 3. 2 million credits for please tell me that was enough. Okay, so this is last race, so we can calculate it from here if I'll be able to win the championship without him being a nuisance. Okay, he can still win the championship. We've skipped too many races, man. Because if he wins this, he'll get 10 points. That'll be 72. Alright, well, it is in one of my favorite circuits, so here we go, folks. Final race of today's episode here at Tokyo Route 246. 1. Kaboom. Kablow. Kaboom. I think, if I'm correct, even 72, right? I only need to score in the... I don't actually remember the point scoring positions, or what points they get. I think even like if I finish P2 in this race, I'd still win the championship, so there's that. Okay, that guy just killed. Thank you for giving me a second. So I think I'm fine if he wins this, as long as I'm P2, or I think even P3, because there's only a 2-point difference, man. Only a 2-point. He's gonna crash into the wall. Oh, hey, he actually took his corner perfectly. What the fuck? Bro only leveled up at the last race, when it all matters, even though it doesn't matter, because even if I don't win this race, as long as I'm in like P2 or something, I'm gonna win. And he still can't overtake me. What a doofus. What a jackass. Jackass. He's still taking his corners like a jackass. He's still trying to drift that Nissan. Just because we're in Tokyo, mate, doesn't mean you have to do it. Did he catch him? So out of all of this time, it is only the last race that the Nissan is able to finally catch up with me. And he still can't even overtake me, brother. I think my top speed is lower now than before. That's probably why he's catching me more often. Which I still don't give a shit, because again, last race, even if I don't win this, P2 is already enough to guarantee me the championship. today is the 30th episode. The one I'm recording right now is the 30th episode. 30 episodes. That's good. So fast through the pit entry is crazy. trivia battle. These are versus F1 car. Causing too much traffic. 2 laps. 2 laps, brother. Only need 2 more laps. 2 more laps. Oh, I see the white flag there. Not stopping till I see a checkered flag. Oh god. Folks, push it, pull it, twist it. Tired. Alright, well, that was fun. Not really. So, what is the lesson of this game? What? The car is good. It can handle up to like 100 laps. Even tweak the oil indicator light on. So it's basically the length of an F1 race. So if you do an F1 race length for like 80 laps in Monaco or something, it would last. That's how long this car would last. So it's great. You could say it's reliable. Being faster than the Nissan. Fuck that Nissan. Nissan don't even make the racing record. Nissan Formula E, that's the only thing they ever. I wanted to do a donut, but I don't know how to do it. I like how the AI just reverse. GG, there you go. Congratulations, we've done it! We've won! Hoorah! Hoorah! Exit? Exit. Continue? Exit, exit. Congratulations, I am champion of the world! Hurrah! 400 credits for this. Fuck yeah. What prize card do I get? I'm just saying. Right. No? No, 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 no. I forgot the method. I actually have forgotten what the method. It keeps on giving me the I think that's a dodge, right? I don't know. I think okay, so it's not the D-pad, it's not the button. I think it's the joystick. They just really giving me this. Alright, it's fine. I don't know what the other one was. You can always just retry the fucking circles. GTO Star is complete. What is the next thing we're gonna do? Oh, Japan GT? Fuck. I don't know about that. Maybe, and then we'll do the special. We've already done Dream Car. Polyphony Digital Cup, definitely. For the hardcore GT fan. Like the Wind is just test course. So that's fun. And then Formula G, it's just it's a bunch of Formula 1 cars. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Can I just check what the fuck we got, brother? It's the Viper. It's a concept car. Oh, really? Can I help this? This is an NA car? But can I turn it into a turbo? Oh, it's an NA car. $498 to 933 horsepower. Alright, I'll check into it. Alright, that's going to be it for today's episode here, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night.